GTA 6, the most hyped up video game since Cyberpunk 2077 and GTA 5, will probably be $100.
Are you serious?
Despite the seething outrage and controversy that would bring to one of the most renowned gaming studios of all time, Rockstar Games, a company well known for its track record of avoiding being included in controversies and bad press.
Here we go again.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but with video game prices progressively becoming more and more expensive, there's not much doubt in my mind that GTA 6 wouldn't follow suit. Now you may be asking yourself, why would they ever do this? As you and your wallet let out deep cries of pain at the thought of dropping $100 for a video game. One of the main reasons for this egregious price hike would be Nintendo being, well, Nintendo. As much as it'd be irresponsible to blame Nintendo alone for this absolutely heinous trend, they just made the industry standard for AAA games $80 with the announcement of Mario Kart World at the Switch 2 Direct. Knowing damn well that their fan base is filled to the brim with some of the most loyal, diehard fans out there that will literally buy anything Nintendo puts out there. So much so that they're willing to sacrifice food if it means they'll be able to afford to play the next-gen Mario Kart game. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Nintendo games as much as the next guy, but buying less food in order to afford the Switch 2 and its games is honestly global elite levels of huff and copium.
Good, but why? I take that, Arrow, I take that, that's good.
Especially for a game that, well, yes, is the next Mario Kart. A game that hasn't received a new entry since 2014, but will most likely not actually be worth $80 in the eyes of consumers who've paid $60 to $70 for games like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which, keep in mind, are both being upcharged with the Switch 2 version. So, if you wanted to replay one of your favorite games again on Nintendo's new console in 1080p running at 60 FPS, you're gonna have to cough up 20 to 30 more bucks than when you originally paid for it. And I can totally understand Nintendo's reasons behind slapping an $80 price point on a game with Doug Bowser, yes, his last name is actually Bowser, the president of Nintendo of America, saying, "What you see right there is variable pricing. We'll look at each game, really look at the development that's gone into the game, the breadth and depth of the gameplay, if you will, the durability over time, and the replayability of the gameplay experiences. Those are all factors, and there's many more that go into consideration of what is the right price point for the game. So I think you can anticipate that there will be variable pricing, and we haven't set a benchmark." This statement would make total sense if Nintendo let this philosophy go both ways and, you know, charge less for games like new Pokemon releases or games that are around a decade old or even older, which we all know they would absolutely never do. Which now opens the floodgates for overzealous publishers to feel like they can charge $80 or even more for their video games. Except for examples like Microsoft and Bethesda charging $50 for the Oblivion remake, which is really a slap in the face for what Nintendo is trying to do with them upcharging older titles. And all of that context leads me to the head of this GTA 6 release hype train, Take-Two Interactive. As much as the news surrounding other AAA companies' greedy moves and practices has been shown in full display, we absolutely cannot forget about one of the OGs of it all, and their Hall of Fame worthy greed run. With Take-Two being the first publisher to increase the price of AAA games from $60 to $70 with the release of NBA 2K21, adding unskippable ads into fully priced games like NBA 2K, and implementing some of the most downright diabolical monetization practices in NBA 2K and GTA Online. Just to name a few of their accomplishments over the years. Take-Two being at the helm of the biggest game release in the last decade, with that pristine track record should fill you with the utmost confidence and reassurance that, yeah, Take-Two is gonna go sicko mode on the price tag and monetization systems for GTA 6. If I'm an investor or an executive at Take-Two, I'm throwing Nintendo a pizza party to thank them for tanking the social pushback bullet and being the ones to increase the AAA standard for game prices, instead of Take-Two being the one to do it twice within the span of 5 years. Not to mention, with GTA 6's development cost being rumored to be around $2 billion, and GTA 5's only being around $265 million, I have a sneaking suspicion that Take-Two will do everything in their power to not just charge an exorbitant amount of money for what will most likely be an amazing video game, but nickel and dime us the moment we decide to boot up GTA Online or potentially other features they hide behind a paywall. And the cherry on top is that even if the game costs $100, maybe even up to the $150, $200 range, it will still most likely be one of the highest selling games of all time, simply due to how hyped up this game has been. We've been talking about this game since GTA 5 was released, and that was over 12 years ago. And with how much the gaming landscape has changed since the first time we saw Michael get cheated on by his wife, or Franklin getting roasted by Lamar for his yee-ass haircut,
What?
GTA 6, in my mind without a doubt, will probably be $100. Given Rockstar's collection of game releases though, if there's anyone that can pull off providing $100 of value within a video game, whatever the flip that looks like, I think they can do it. Or maybe I'm just coping. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below on any thoughts you have about the video. And if you're interested in any more of my content, click the recommended video popping up on screen now. Moment out. Peace.